Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger offense makes its way out for the first time in this ball game, and leading the way, already a star in just his third season, it's Justin Herbert.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 8 yards there and a first down.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. It's Eckler again.
Taken down at the 47-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 40-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Taken down at the 30.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A nice little juke. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And right side, they're going to go option here. And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go,
touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Okay.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. That's one of those, Charles, when it works, it looks amazing, and when it doesn't, it means trouble.
Yeah, you're right about that one, partner, because that allows us to say, what are you thinking when it doesn't work? Although I know in his mind when he made the call, he was thinking about the amazing part. But in this case, I think the defense, they caught on to this fairly quickly, and they were able to force the incomplete pass.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Touchdown! Jalen Guyton from 21 yards away. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 21-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start.
Now Garoppolo lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So we have halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers open the lead up to 34-0. A familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back. But
now Garoppolo lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And try to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Herbert. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it is 42-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on complete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here comes Reed. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third and probably hoping. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Garoppolo. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
97 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
On second down, McCaffrey. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Garoppolo looks to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Garoppolo again. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Garoppolo on 1st down. And he'll find McLeod on the right side, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
Completes it to Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Garoppolo now. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Once more, here's Eckler. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Up the middle with Eckler. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So, for the Chargers, it's an important win for their post.